This is Richard the Dick Coughlin 616. How are you? And this is a response to a user who I haven't had an interaction with on YouTube, at least not publicly, for a very long time. And it's the Amazing Atheist, also known as TJ. Hi TJ, how are you doing? You know me. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. TJ is currently in the middle of a themed week on his channel called Hate Week, where each day he talks about something he hates. I realise that probably sounds like almost everything on his channel, but then it sounds like almost everything on my channel anyway. In fact, if you took the hate out of YouTube, none of us would ever make any fucking videos in the first place, would we? However, on this particular video, TJ is talking about idealists. People who think that they can change the world and make the world a better place. Now, in this particular video, the instance that he gives is the issue of this petition that's been going around that people have been asked to sign to help stop the Kill the Gays bill that's going on in Uganda. And TJ maligns this idea, thinking that it's kind of ridiculous that some privileged white kids in America think they can change the culture and the morals that is going on in Uganda. Well, TJ, I've got some news for you. In the last week, this particular petition received somewhere in the region of 1.75 million signatures. Now, there's a lot of negativity towards online petitions, I understand that. There's a huge sense of, oh, what's the point, it won't make any difference. It is, however, very unfortunate, TJ, that you decided to cite this example, because this week the pressure was put on from this petition, and it was actually extended from 24 hours to 48 hours, then to a few more days. I'll even link the petition in this video, which it would have been nice if you'd done anyway, TJ. And twice this bill has been paused. Now, let me tell you one of the reasons why that might be, TJ. One of the reasons it might be is Uganda, as you might be aware, is a shitty little poor country. Because it's a shitty little poor country, TJ, they receive a lot of foreign aid. Who do you think the countries are they receive foreign aid from? Yeah, the countries with those privileged white people in them, TJ. Even if it appears that a few nerds and retards on the internet, like me and you, aren't happy with the fact that they're going to sit there and say, we don't like the fact that you're going to ritualistically slaughter homosexuals just for being born a certain way, then they might start thinking, well, maybe they won't start putting foreign aid money in our way. Because I personally would hugely object to my country sending aid money to a country that is killing gay people. I'm just saying. And isn't there something decidedly ironic in your argument, though, TJ, that idealism is stupid and you hate it, when you're a guy with an audience of nearly 250,000 people? All of us being on here, you, me, for better or worse, we have influenced the lives of many, many different people, and we've changed it in a way that we can both consider popular, if that's in fact the ideas that we've put forward to people, and that's the actual objective we're doing. You see, it's kind of like the difference between micro and macro evolution, isn't it, TJ? One person can't change the world in and of themselves, but one person can make a tiny little bit of difference here, a tiny little difference here, a tiny little difference here, and then when you get another load of people coming out and making tiny little differences, and when you get lots and lots and lots of people making loads of little differences, eventually it all makes one difference. If we don't try, then we've lost from the start, really, haven't we, TJ? And the fact is, I think you know this, TJ, but you're standing there shouting at people that it's wrong for them to think that they can change the world. And isn't that a bit idealistic of you, TJ? To think that you can tell people that they shouldn't even try? Richard the Dick Coughlin, 616. Good night. May God be less.